And we're live, and then he's trying to figure out his camera. Welcome to season 2, part 2, attempt number 2. What
Take
do you
number
want to
two.
call it? Because we tried to do one when the PS5 Pro was announced. It's just a recording, but these are live. This is out there. This is on the internet.
This is live.
Yeah, you know. Did I forget to mention that minor detail?
Oh, I see. Live 036. Make sure my makeup's on.
It's how we ensure that we don't have to worry about editing later because it's just on the internet.
We do one take and we're good. Jeez,
Yeah,
dude. I like
it's
it.
the only way to do it.
We're real.
So, I want to talk Fortnite Chapter 6. What's up with that?
Fortnite Chapter 6, Season 1 just came out. What? Sunday?
How does that work? Like, when these chapters come out, do you have to buy anything, or is it just like an update?
It's an update. They get rid of the map completely, update it.
So chapter 5 is
Graphics.
out.
Huh?
So chapter 5 is out
Forever. Well, we'll talk
until
about
they
that.
change their mind, right?
They always bring it back. It's called OG, and it was a special month where they'll bring back the original chapter one that everybody grew up with and loved in 2018, just for a month. And they do that as a placeholder, like between chapter 5 and 6. They did it for recently. They'll bring back the old one so everyone has something fresh, and then come December, the new chapter hits.
So you're incentivized to play the game as much as humanly possible during that period.
Yes. Well, no. You have a battle pass. Once you finish it, you technically have nothing to play for. But the game is fun by itself.
So what's the difference between the chapters and the battle pass?
So the battle pass it coincides with the chapter. So if like chapter 6 season 1 has its own battle pass. When chapter 6 season 1 is over, usually in 3 months, chapter 6 season 2 comes out another 3 months with a new battle pass. So
But the
they just
battle
go
pass you
together.
buy.
The battle pass you buy $10
So you're paying $10 every 3 months.
if you want to. What do you call it? Get all the skins that come out, and usually they incentivize you by putting a really good skin at level 100. Well,
So
it used
what
to be
happened?
level 100.
What's the good one for chapter 6?
Baymax.
Ah.
Yeah, Baymax came out. That's pretty sick. And then they have bonus ones too. So in January, Godzilla comes out. You can play as Godzilla come January. It's kind of sick, Alex.
That is so interesting in how they do that because like it's evergreen content.
Yep. Well, the thing is, I just saw it on TikTok. A lot of people are upset that Spider-Man was stuck in a season battle pass, so you can never get that Spider-Man skin again. And it's the original Spider-Man skin that me and you love.
So
And it has like
it's almost kind of like Animal Crossing back in the day, right? Where you had to jump in and play the game like on Christmas to get the Christmas stuff and Valentine's Day to get the Valentine's Day stuff, and there was just you missed it, you missed it.
Yep. Right now it's called the Winterfest. Is coming out in a week. So within their own seasons, there's also like little events. So this is going to be the Christmas event where the Epic Games gives out a free something every day that you log on up to Christmas, and sometimes there's skins.
Now, explain to me then why is it then that it's still a royale,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I feel like doesn't that take away from the experience now?
What?
Well, the fact that when you jump into a game, you're still on this like time-based size declining area declining on you, and so you're still incentivized to like kill and win the battle royale, but at the same time, don't you want to explore the world and
That's the best part. You just keep going back in. So when I play with Junior, for example, we'll see the map, and when the new season comes out, the map is gray. So Junior only wants to land in new areas every single round because it'll unlock part of the map. You can see where you've been. So like when I play with him, it's like we're trying to see everything first. So we'll play like 10 games, and that's how long it
10
takes us.
games of what though? Because aren't you only alive until somebody kills you?
And then you start over.
But then that again, why can't it just be like a GTA where it's like free open
Oh, there
world?
is. So Battle Royale was the original game mode, and then they did the creative playlist, which I'm not. I mean, I played some creative last night, which is pretty fun, but it's basically custom games. You get a big old map like Halo Reach, Forge World, and they create custom maps and custom games for those maps. So that's creative. So you could, and then so that's one game thing. So you got battle royale, creative, then you got party royale, where it's just a giant party, like a bunch of music going around, concerts and stuff. You can meet other players there, show off your skins, your emotes, all the stuff you can buy. It's a place to hang out and make friends. So there's that. Then you got Rocket Racing. And now you buy cars now and you can race, kind of like Mario Kart, without items. It's like a arcade um,
And
racing
these
game.
are all in there when you first load up the game. You pick your poison
So
from there.
that's a pretty cool part. There's one more. Let me just finish it real quick.
Okay.
There's Rocket Racing, and then there's that Guitar Hero mode. And within those, there is
I heard you. I just heard that Epic acquired
the one
Harmonix.
that made Rocket Band or Rocket. No, what's it called?
Rock
Rock
Band.
Band.
Well, they made Guitar Hero first, and then they made
Oh,
Rock Band.
really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Harmonix made the Guitar Hero along with Red Octane,
Mm.
but Activision purchased the rights to Guitar Hero,
Yeah.
and so they took Guitar Hero and they gave it to the Tony Hawk developers.
And they made Rock Band, right?
No, they kept making Guitar Heroes.
Oh, okay.
They only purchased the rights to the brand Guitar Hero.
Mm.
So Harmonix couldn't make Guitar Hero games anymore, and I forget the brand that made Tony Hawk, something
EA.
Insomniac or
Oh, yeah.
Neversoft.
There you go. There you go.
Neversoft then made like I think Guitar Hero 3 and some of the other.
DJ Hero. And...
No, that was a whole different one that
okay.
ended up though they came in. There's a whole story with there too. But anyway, so Harmonix was looking to see what they wanted to do, and they just had all this money now, and they went and did the Rock Band.
Which was pretty fun. I thought it was fun. Different instruments.
Yeah, it was a new concept, new idea. But they diluted the market because Guitar Hero was popping out, in typical Activision fashion. They're knocking out a game every 6 months.
1, 2, 3, 4. Rock, and then they had rock music, pop music, and then
yeah, right. So they came out with too many games, and then everybody kind of got tired of the whole rhythm style.
Yeah,
which is a shame because I really enjoyed my time in Guitar Hero and Rock Band.
Well, it looks like Fortnite has announced that they are making guitars. It's not out yet, but they will make guitars, physical things you can buy to play that mode, which is pretty cool.
It's just again the evergreen of Epic. I don't understand how they stumbled on this, right? Because
it came out of a game that was.
I mean, it all came from Unreal Tournament. No, what? Yeah,
Unreal Tournament.
They made Unreal Tournament, right?
And then they made Gears of War.
Gears of War using their Unreal Engine.
And they made other stuff, but I think the next one that popped up was Fortnite. In between Gears of War 1, 2, and 3, then all I know is Fortnite. I don't know what happened in the middle.
What happened in between? There's a lot of Gears of War in between. There's Gears of War 4, Gears of War 5.
I don't know if they were still made by Epic though. I think that there's another one that took over, kind of like 343 took over from Bungie for Halo.
Yeah, I don't get game studios why they do that, right? Because I mean, it makes sense. The IP is the expensive thing, right? And it's something like Nintendo, I think, doesn't take enough advantage of. Where, well, they're kind of taking small advantage of their IP, right? And you see this in Super Mario World or Nintendo World, whatever they call it, at Universal Studios, right? Where you take the value of the characters and the intellectual property you create, and you build new experiences on top of that. And that's kind of what the manufacturers, that's kind of what the publishers do, right? Where Microsoft went and bought the rights to Halo, but then I don't know, you lose the reason why you make the game, and that's the reason why the gamers fall in love with the game. And it never worked out. I've never seen it work out where a new developer.
Taking that quick little story you said about Nintendo and their IP, they're the only ones that haven't partnered with Fortnite. Kratos is in the game. Hey, Master Chief is in the game. So Sony and Xbox are playing nice. Samus was supposed to be in the game. She's in the Fortnite comics, but then Nintendo said no. If you want
I,
Samus, it has to be exclusive to only Switch users.
I don't understand why Nintendo does that. I think Nintendo, if Nintendo wanted to make a pile of money,
Yeah,
like a boatload of money,
yeah,
it would be very easy.
I think so. They just got to sell their IP.
But I wonder why. No, they don't. I mean, because they can do it, right? Like this whole Fortnite craze, it's not. It doesn't take. It doesn't provide a negative image on like the Master Chief,
No, even if
right?
he dances all girly dances or he does the crip walk, it's funny, and I think people want to play as Master Chief more to make him do all these ridiculous things. You know?
Right. So I really don't understand why Nintendo doesn't open up like the amount of money they can make. Like it would be like take my money type of
Yeah.
situations, right?
Well, that's why like Kratos when he came out, he's hasn't been out for a while. Master Chief has been out for a while. But when they come back out, every time I don't know, Epic renews it, people jump in and then you see those skins running around again. And for the
You,
new generation, they're like, "Who the heck is that? What's a
you
Master
know,
Chief?"
I suspect I know why they don't do it. I think Nintendo would be like the moment Nintendo opens up and like, all right, you can have our IP, you can have our characters
They
in your
lost all
in
control.
no, no, no. Not only do they lose all control, but the very first thing that Fortnite would introduce is like a Super Smash Brothers Royale.
Well, there's already the Fall Guys world in there too. They added
Right, but
that.
can you imagine like every character from every top video game ever made in a battle?
That'd be cool.
And Nintendo's
Well,
like, no, we don't want the world to be happy.
did you know what came out was Chapter 6? They're called kicks. So Fortnite, how can we make more money? I think it's sick, by the way. Okay, I think this is cool. So they've made a partnership with Nike. So Nike made shoes. They're the shoes we all know, like the High Jordans or Jordans and Cortezes, all those brands, whatever from Nike. And you can buy them in for $10, $8 to $10 in Fortnite, and you can put them on your skin. You know how cool it is to see John Wick running around with Jordans on? Or
It's crazy.
Godzilla has been known. Now you can put high tops on Godzilla. It's like, what the heck is going on in Fortnite?
Man,
It's
talk about an
abundant.
era of microtransactions. I remember when microtransactions first came out, like they weren't really cared
Was it like
for. But
Farmville or Zynga Mafia Wars or whatever?
well, I mean, I think going back to where we kind of came from, I think the era that really I remember my first DLC. My
Halo
very,
3
very first. Well,
came with
it was
ODST.
what?
It came with ODST. It was a DLC, the second disc.
Well, no, no. That's why I'm gonna go farther back.
Oh shoot!
Halo 2 came out with additional battle or multiplayer maps.
I
Like
oh
you had to physically go to the store to buy another disc.
I don't remember doing that.
I have it. It's in my book. It's in my shelf of Halo where I have all my Halo games.
Dude, that's sick.
I
Oh yeah,
have
I remember
just
now.
I have just the map, like just literally with like 9 extra levels or whatever it was for multiplayer.
And you just download it to your hard drive, right? And then you have them.
Well, yeah, but you had to go physically buy the disc, though. I mean, I think you could. I think at that time, online transactions would have been a thing already,
Yeah.
since it was the online multiplayer.
Yeah.
But I think people were less trusting, right? It was more less children had access to credit cards like we do today, and it was more like go
There's no
physically.
gambling. There's a
Yeah,
lot of gambling in video games right now. It's crazy.
yeah. But that was my first one where I was like, I thought about it, and then I wasn't sure. But what really opened up the floodgates to all this was people like you, man. You ruined it for everybody else.
Ah, I'm 3 years younger than you, by the way. It's not like it's a giant.
This right here is how you ruined it for us.
Yes, the Prestige Edition. You have to get
Legendary,
that.
legendary, right? You
Mhm.
paid what was it, $150 for the $60 game just to get this crap, and
And you have it
now I have it.
now.
But it showed developers that it showed developers that people were willing to
Exclusivity
pay.
sells.
Yeah, people were willing to pay. That's how we ended up in the $70. That's how we went from the $50 games from Xbox, PlayStation 2, and GameCube to the $60 versions because people were willing to pay those extra $10.
And then okay, so this ties into that. So Fortnite, right? Paying extra $10. You know where that came from for me? Where I liked and Tony knows this about me, my cousin Tony. He knows that I loved Halo 3 customization. Halo 2 didn't have customization like that. You could be an alien, you could be Master Chief, different colors, right? Halo 3, you got the armor parts. You remember that? And then
Yeah, I
the
remember.
Bungie people had the flaming skull. How cool is that? Like, oh, I saw the guy with the flaming skull. Like, that was cool. So that feeling goes to Fortnite now. Because if you don't play, like, if you jump on right now, Alex, you will not have any skins that I have, and you will never get them because they are never, ever, ever going to come back, ever. And it's sick.
So I wanted to talk. This is kind of why when we were like, hey, what should we talk about? I wanted to talk about Chapter 6 because take someone like me who hasn't played Fortnite before and go, well, how the heck do I just jump in? Like, doesn't that create, doesn't that unincentivize new people to jump into Fortnite?
No, it means you got to jump in now because what's
You
on right
keep
now?
missing the opportunities.
Godzilla is out right now. If you don't play right now, what are you not going to get next season? Godzilla, you know? I mean, Baymax too. But there is one workaround. They've done it 4 times already. I mean, maybe more. So Spider Man came out. You'll never get the Spider Man skin that I have. It's the original Spider Man from the comics. It's pretty cool. So they're like, we need more money. Tom Holland Spider Man. So there's alternatives, but there's still the exclusivity of that first one, right? You can get Tom Holland Spider Man. You can get the Iron Spider in Fortnite. So it's the one where Iron Man made the suit for him. You can get the future Spider Man. Like, so they have versions of Spider Man, but there's that one that you will never get, which is pretty cool, you know? So I think another one that came out in the Battle Pass that you'll never be able to get is Darth Vader.
Isn't
The
that there
Mandalorian.
wasn't there one that Tony had that's very exclusive
Oh,
to
the
season?
Black Knight. Yeah, that's just prestige. That means you're an OG. You were there from the first season, and he's the most iconic one because he's Tony was the only one that out of our friend group that finished the Battle Pass back then. I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't have that skin. I played in that season, but I never finished it. So it's another because it was hard to grind for XP back then. There was only one game mode. It's Battle Royale, so you kind of get a little bored, you know. And the maps were not as cool as they are now.
So Epic is talking about like this multiverse, not multiverse.
Yeah, with Disney, they're gonna add another mode, Disney World. It's like an online Disneyland type thing, but it's like the land of like Nightmare Before Christmas, and then you can go into Cars, and it's like what the heck is happening there? Oh, by the way, Cars is coming out soon for Fortnite. You can drive. There's cars in the game. You can drive Lightning McQueen. That's gonna be sick.
But this is like the game is so cool like that, right? Like this is the part that I like. I don't like the explorations though.
A lot of people are the new people don't like explorations. The old people that have the skins are like, yeah, that's sick. You don't have it anymore. Ha ha ha.
But
There's that
but
side.
why isn't there a way to just pay to get what you want?
That's what Fortnite did. Starting chapter 6, the season I have now is exclusive to me for a year and a half. No longer forever. In a year and a half, they can start selling these Baymax in the item shop. So, but I'm paying $10 for it for all these skins. Where in the item shop, he'll probably come out for like $20. So they're still going to make their money, and both parties are kind of happy. So, but I'm not as happy because you're going to get it eventually, just
I
in a
just
year.
Well, I just want to be able to play and really be like an open world, right? I don't want to have a timer. I don't want to have to kill people. I just want to walk around.
You could.
Kind of like Roblox, right? Roblox has a very
I think it is going towards Roblox. The creative maps that I played last night were pretty cool. They were pretty awesome. It was like a lobby, and then the person's like, "All right," the leader's like, "Oh, we're gonna play snipers only, or we're only gonna do pickaxes." It's still killing, but like you can also do RP, which is what Roblox is known for, role playing. You can go into a school and be like, "I'm a teacher now," and and like tell the other people what to do. You could do that. There are maps for that. I've seen them. There's murder mystery maps. Have you played those?
no. I mean, I haven't. I told
So
you the last time I played Roblox, I landed inside of an IKEA and I got stuck inside.
just like in real life, how I get stuck in IKEA. Did you hear about? Okay, so there's a game mode in Fortnite, and it came from Minecraft, I think, maybe Roblox, where 10 people spawn in a map. One of them is a killer, so one of them has a gun, but you know what? You don't show it. Yeah, I mean, it'll come out when you're going to kill somebody.
It's very similar to like Among Us.
Exactly, and you got to figure out who it is. But there's only one, right? So there's like Among Us, and then somebody else spawns, and he's a cop. So then it's like, but there's no tasks like Among Us. It really is just interrogating. Like, you have the gun. I saw you kill him, or no one kills for a while. But there's a timer on the murderer side. He's got to do it fast, right? So there are modes that it's like it's pretty cool.
That's the part that excites me. I think like I can see myself spending a crazy amount of time inside of Fortnite when again when you're not incentivized to just play the battle royale.
No, but I think the battle royale is only getting better. So they updated the graphics. Unreal Engine 6, I believe, came out with this new chapter. It looks amazing. They updated movement, so the game never feels like the original season one. It does. If you run now, you can leap off buildings, you can roll, it's always progressively evolving to be like, I think somebody made a joke, it was on TikTok, where it's like Call of Duty's like, we have omni movement now. So then Fortnite's like, hold my beer, because now they added rappelling, jumping off walls.
I remember with Halo when they had the grapple, that was like game changing.
Oh yeah, dude, grapple I got kind of used to. It was awesome. But I remember armor lock. You remember that? Just slam in the ground, and then you can't move, but you kill anything that rams into you, like a car.
No, I never got through that level.
Oh, dude, that was fun. That was my favorite. But
no,
Fortnite's always evolving.
Well, speaking of Halo, though, what do you think of the new revamped Halo using Unreal?
It's gonna be sick. I love Unreal. You got to play Fortnite? You have a nice computer. I know you can play on the ultra epic settings. That's what I do. It's like I was telling Junior when I was playing. I'm like, dude, I'm in the water. Like, he was playing on Switch, so he's playing Switch. I'm playing computer. We're playing the same game, and I'm like, Junior, do you see the fishes? They're swimming around me. He's like, what fishes?
Fishes.
So there's a difference of like, that's pretty cool about Fortnite.
Playing on the most underpowered console known to man.
The Switch. And
the Switch.
So the Switch has its ways of like making Fortnite playable. Like, Junior can see my skin that I'm wearing, right? If I'm Master Chief, he can see I'm Master Chief, but everyone else looks default. It's just a guy running around. So I'm like, Junior, hurry, kill Goku. Goku's right there, and he's like, and all I see is defaults, man. That's a Switch problem.
Yeah. Now explain to me, why is it that when you're playing just Fortnite, right? You're collecting objects and items.
In Fortnite?
Yeah, like you're picking up weapons and whatnot.
Oh yeah, okay.
But why is it that you drop everything when they kill you?
You're dead. You're out of the game.
Yeah, but so where's the incentive to stay alive and not ever lose your stuff?
So I think a lot of people always go, there's tiers, right? If you drop in the battle royale, you have nothing but a pickaxe, and that's just
everybody starts fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so far they haven't added like a $10 subscription and start off with a gun. But they could probably, but they won't. It would be too unfair. Anyways, everyone drops. There are landings called hot drops. So a hot drop means there's definitely good loot here. So what's a good loot? It comes from uncommon. So there's a tier system, and they're all the same guns. They're just different crit rates, different max damage. So you can have the same pistol, but my pistol might be gold, and I can kill you in 2 shots, where yours is like gray and you kill me in 4.
Okay.
So there's a damage difference there. So the whole point of the game is to land, get a gun first, and protect your area, kill everybody that landed with you, and then you start looting.
But hold up, but that's the problem. What happens when we land together? Like, where's the incentive to co-op versus?
We're sharing, dude. You see a chest? I'll let you have that one, but I'm going to go over here. We both need to have a gun. A good player shares a loot. A bad player, they're called loot goblins. I've seen it happen many times. Last night, I killed the whole team, 4 of them, and then the person he's dead. He's crawling around. He's not dead yet. That's a whole system that Fortnite implemented. They copied Apex Legends, where if you die, you're on the ground, so you're crawling for like 3 minutes, a minute, so you have a chance to be revived. So he's crawling around, but you can still pick up stuff. So I kill these guys, and there's good loot there, but I'm like trying to revive him, and he's crawling to get the loot. So he grabbed all my stuff. I would have shared, but I'm like, you can die. So I didn't revive him. I waited for my teammate to die, and then he'll drop all the stuff he just grabbed from the loot pool, and I grabbed all that stuff. So you have to.
But every time you drop, you're starting from fresh.
You start with 0. But you want to end the game. I mean, you don't have to have gold guns, If you have a gold gun, it's gonna be a lot easier to win. So you're just progressively looking for loot the whole game. So you're looking for loot. You're going to different areas to find more better guns. When you go somewhere else, some other team might be
and
going
stay
there
alive.
too. Yeah, another team will be there too, and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, dude, what's up?" You fight them. I like to personally just kill people for loot. I don't like looking for it. Once I get a gun, I'm going for people because I know that they are already looting. You know what I mean? I let them do the work. So there's different ways you can do it.
So you're just picking up after, but because like that was like a concept that I liked from Ready Player One, where as long as you didn't die, you always kept your stuff.
Oh, I see what you mean. You mean like progressive, like RuneScape or World of Warcraft, where every time you load in, you're in the same world, in the same instance.
Yeah.
There are game types like that in Fortnite. There are. It's called Save the World. It's the original concept. That game still
Just don't
exists.
get, like there's got to be like a cheat sheet to Fortnite because I don't
It's
understand
the
how
whole
to.
world. So Fortnite, when it first came out, it had that zombie mode. Remember that wasn't going to do well, so they released Battle Royale, and that took off. That zombie mode still exists. I don't play it, but it's an ongoing game where if you die, you lose your stuff. If someone takes your stuff, they have it now permanently. It's there. It's not as, but that's more like what you were talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm looking forward to a vision or a version of Fortnite where somebody recreates like legacy games, right? Recreate Halo 2.
Dude. Okay. They recreated Call of Duty on Fortnite. Scale, one for one. All the maps are the same of all the Call of Duty maps. But then Call of Duty said, "You guys need to take that down. It's copyrighted." So Epic Games took it down. But then the same people that made that, because you can make a map, I can make a map. They're like, "All right, fine. We won't copy it one for one." They made it again. They just came out on TikTok. They have world numbers. So if you go on Fortnite, you can put in the number, like the address, and you go into that instance, and it's zombies from Call of Duty, but in a own unique map. But it's the same game mode, right? Zombies come out of the walls, stay alive as long as you can. But it looks so nice, Alex. Like the possibility of the new engine is like, oh my gosh, this is
I
sick.
know. I'm excited. Like from a developer's perspective, I'm very
You
excited. But
download Fortnite,
I have it. I have it on a couple of devices. I think I have
it
it on.
updates every Tuesday. It's another gigabyte. So
No, what's up with
that's
that?
not. So I was gonna go back to you. See, remember I told you all those different game modes are in Fortnite? It's massive. The game size is massive. So Epic Games announces they're gonna make it soon that you only download the part of Fortnite that you're gonna play. I mean, you can have it all if you want, but it'll turn on quicker. Because when I turn
Like
on
it's like a
Fortnite, it
70
takes like 30
gigabyte
minutes.
initial download. No.
Yeah, it's huge. So I can say I only want the battle royale mode, so it'll only download that mode. And if I want to play other stuff, it'll ask me in game like
Yeah.
download it.
Not just I don't know. Like I'm interested, but I just don't. I think I'd be way more interested in Fortnite if it was more like GTA Online.
I think GTA Online is fine, but there's an end, right? In GTA Online, I did not like it after everybody was super maxed out, had all the good stuff. It's just there's an end, if that makes sense. You own everything. What else can you do? You know? In
Well,
this world,
again, but just having like allowing people to create more add-ons to the map.
oh, if they did that, that'd be awesome. But GTA Online was limited by the map, right? It was
Yeah, it's
already.
like if you could add Cars Land to GTA, and all of a sudden now you're looting Maters.
If that came out, that would be the best game ever. And I feel like only Fortnite is closest. We'll see what GTA 6 does. We will
GTA
see.
6 still uses their own engine, right? They're not
They're
moving.
using
They're
their
not
own stuff.
they're
But
not following on the trend to get on UAE or UE6.
they should. It looks awesome.
It's crazy, like Epic, just the way they started with that engine, right? The way they created an engine
Unreal Tournament.
and license it out.
But what about okay, so in chapter 6, have you watched the new Godzilla movies?
Yeah,
Do you remember that sound that Godzilla makes when he's charging up the beam? The zoom, 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 zoom. You remember that? So
yeah.
in the trailer, it shows gameplay of like Godzilla's massive. He's walking around the map. Obviously, you can play as Godzilla. You're not gonna be that massive. You're gonna be standard,
Yeah.
but you're Godzilla. But anyway, there's a Godzilla gonna be walking around the map, and he's gonna, I don't know what it is, but it showed in the trailer where he's charging up, and all you hear is that sound throughout the whole Fortnite island. And I'm like, dude, that's gonna be sick. You know he's gonna charge
But
at you.
that's kind of what I'm talking about, right? Like imagine recreating like Jurassic Park or something,
Oh, that'd be sick.
right? Like that's the kind of level of creativity and freedom that I want to see in this Fortnite thing. I don't care for the battle royale part.
Battle Royale is the it's just what I wouldn't even say everyone plays Battle Royale. I would say I see a lot of players playing creative. I just haven't dabbled in it too much. There's more games. It's like Roblox. There's infinite number of mini games creative.
I might have to try it then, because yeah, I can like I don't know, maybe that's what's more interesting to me.
Go for it.
But
I think have you and Jeremy and Isaac play it, and then that'd be kind of
no,
cool.
they don't have computers fast enough. But I've thought of they should be able to put it on their Switch, and I have it on my I forget if it's the PS5 or the Xbox. One of those two has it, and then one of my computers has it.
Hey, you playing computer, Jeremy on a PlayStation, and Isaac on the Switch.
There you go.
And then
I
you
gotta
guys
get
are
Link on there
talking.
too. These are running on a Mac yet, or Epic and Apple figured it out yet? Not yet, right?
They did figure it out actually. It released not in the United States, in Europe, for some reason.
Oh yeah, because they have because Europe passed a law where the App Store can't be locked down to just iOS or Apple devices. It has to be open to the whole world. So was forced in Europe to
To
release a
play.
brand new App Store that is
Oh.
open to anybody and every.
So
It's
Epic was
based,
like, "What's up?"
so Epic's like, okay, we can go put something over there. But
What happened?
Still doing it very shady, where like even though it's quote unquote open, man, like they put open in the biggest air quotes ever because it's not open. Like Apple still has final say.
That's kind of annoying. So they are still like a monopoly almost when it comes to that, kind of like Steam is with video games.
Yeah, pretty much. But anyways, I wanted to keep this one short, and let people know this is season 2, because we did a season 1 like what 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, coming up on 3 years now.
But we're going to focus more on video games, probably.
Most
Maybe get some
likely,
gameplay in the background next time, or this time.
yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
we'll see what we do in post, but I think it'd be really important to have the conversations right now, and we'll try to have different topics for each episode and kind of stay up to date with current events of what's going on in the gaming community. But the main takeaway, right, is our little tagline, right? 80s, 90s kids playing or
Evolution of
surviving.
video games. There's only 3 games you play now. It's Call of Duty, Fortnite, and League of Legends. So
I don't know, man. My kid is so uninterested in any of these games, and it's just Roblox. And I do not get the appeal for Roblox at all.
I've seen a lot of. That's another segue. That's
Yeah,
another.
let's save the Roblox conversation for next.
Let's talk about
For next
Roblox
week.
next time. I got some my own hot takes on Roblox. I'm kind of nervous with Roblox.
Well, anyways, if you're watching this, you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We got 19 subscribers. So
Heck
help,
yeah, dude. Let's go for
help us
20.
get to at
Where
least
you at, number 20?
yeah,
Where you at?
help us get to triple digits, and we're gonna be cutting these up into shorts, and again, really being consistent here with this gaming stuff, and give us feedback on what you're interested in learning or hearing. Again, part of it is just to kind of give you our perspective. You and I grew up playing video games since I still remember the first time you walked into my house and you
You remember
saw
the Beetle game? The
the which
racing
one?
game? The Beetle racing game?
Yeah, no,
I just watched you play it.
yeah. I mean, I have it now because of you.
Sick. I remember that game.
I have all my games. I still have a capture card. Maybe we should hook it
You
up
know
too.
how stupid that game probably is? Like in today's standards, like it's probably like some off-brand like developer made it that no one really cares about. For some reason,
No.
it was really fun to us.
You know which one blew my mind of how much time we spent together?
Cell damage.
Tell that.
Junior talks about it all the time.
Oh, that was exactly the one I showed my wife all the games. I'm like, I held up Cell Damage. I'm like, you
This
know how
is
many
the
hours
game.
we spent going around in circles with this thing?
I don't even think we killed each other sometimes. Sometimes we're just like getting the weapons and chilling out and like
We're
just.
just going in circles. The other one that we would play a lot, which was totally dumb, and I don't understand how we played it so much, was the Pokemon Snap.
I love them. Did you get the new one?
No.
Oh, it's good. I did it just for nostalgia. It's good. I like it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
nostalgia, man.
it's updated graphics, man. It's awesome.
Nostalgia. I just remember taking a picture of the Pokemon and just so many memories. But
Or unlocking the cool areas, right? Like if you throw a freaking apple at Charmeleon, he'll turn into a Charizard. It's like, what?
you know what? The other thing is though, I don't understand how the heck we beat video games back then without the power of the internet.
You had the power of the Game Shark.
Just for the rare candy.
Level 100, everything. Remember that?
Dude, you couldn't do that though because your Charizard would get out of control and
Yeah.
he'd stop obeying you if you leveled
Well,
up too
now
quick.
we know that you need to have certain badges to hit that number first.
Yeah.
But back then we were like, bro, you broke my game.
I think we talked about it in one of the previous episodes, but you remember how to clone items?
No, you could.
Yeah. So I don't think it was in Red and Blue. Maybe it was. So Red and Blue, you can clone the Pokemon,
Oh, that's sick.
right? And so the way it worked was you do the link, you'd physically hook up your Game Boys together.
Oh, and then you turn it off right when it jumps to the other guys.
Yeah. So as soon as your Game Boy like sent the Pokemon,
you turn
it off because it's sent, but it was like the bits had gone through, but it didn't.
It's like an actual Pokemon getting transferred.
Yeah, but the handshake didn't happen back, right? So like this Game Boy would receive it and go, "Awesome, we got it." But the other one to like remove it, I guess like the code was too far down the lines of execution or something. Funny. But it was already turned off, so there was like, so then you turn it back on, it was reset to wherever you were, last known state without your Pokemon. But the Pokemon went through, and I was like, that used to be like, that right there was like peak, like learning that patience game of like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, turn it off.
You know what we should talk about next time? Talking about training stuff. Sonic. The new movie's coming out. Shadow game came out, and it's pretty good. And Chow Island, dude. You remember Chow's?
Yeah. It's free to play, right? They're doing that on Sonic now?
I think the new Shadow Generations, or whatever they call it, is. I don't know.
We should have a whole episode on just free to play because, like, I just heard Gran Turismo was having a free to play.
There you go.
And I think it was one of the New Horizon, like one of the Forza Horizon ones is like free to play, right? Or not free to play, but it's more open.
I think game you might like, but it's only cars. But you collect forever. Like, it's one of those games that never. You can continually collect.
I'm telling you, I want GTA / Ready Player One level stuff / like Fortnite UE6 stuff / what was that Free Guy movie, the one that came out during the pandemic?
The one with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, the one with Ryan Reynolds. Like, I just think
Sims? You want Sims in there too?
Yeah, a mashup of all of that together, I think would be what would.
I want to make money playing video games, literally like crypto mining while I'm playing. That'd be sick. Like, what are you doing?
You would die.
Doing bad guys, but I'm actually doing it for a cause. Like Helldivers, remember? The game is ongoing, so if you win a battle, you're literally tipping the war towards humanity, and if you don't win, the AIs are winning. Like, it's kind of sick.
I don't know. We'll definitely have to. We have so much to talk about, but one thing I'll leave you with is: did you know that there's still a Tetris Foundation out there?
Yeah.
That's their only job is to literally kill copyrights.
That's kind of cool. So no one else can make Tetris.
Yeah, like the Tetris takes their stuff so seriously that's why there's no like Tetris clones, because their only job, and it's still like ran by the original founder of Tetris, that Russian dude. Like, their only job is to kill him off. Like, kill every clone that's not licensed.
Well, I think the one that we have to watch out for is the Candy Crush kind of clones, because those are everywhere, man. Like, those are cool.
We'll have to talk about what makes a game viral one day. Like, what causes a game like Fortnite to really take off the way it did? Because Fortnite's not alone in its league, right? There's so many, and it wasn't the first one there either.
Well, it's still kind of on topic. Fortnite came from Hunger Games, the book.
I mean, that's when I think of Fortnite, I literally just think Hunger Games. Because
they went Hunger Games, the book, into Roblox / Minecraft, who made a mini game, and then somebody made Arma. Remember that game? It was a war game called Arma, and somebody made
I remember that Nintendo Switch Arms one that never went anywhere.
So Arma, Minecraft, and then somebody made a war game called Arma, and somebody made a battle royale. So Arma was Arma, Minecraft, and then somebody made a battle royale. So Arma was Arma, Minecraft, and then somebody made a battle royale. So Arma was Arma, Minecraft, and Roblox all created their own custom game, their own little mini game in the game that's a battle royale. And then somebody called Player Unknown made, hey, you know what? I'm gonna make a battle royale game, like an official game.
Yeah,
That's
PUBG,
PUBG.
right? Yeah.
And then no, before that was H1Z1, I think. So
Yeah.
H1Z1 did it, and then PUBG made it more realistic. And then Fortnite came out, and it just appealed to everyone. It's cartoony graphics, it's building, which is different. So it's like, oh, I need a wall. Here it is. So it's different.
And to think that Fortnite actually means something.
What does it mean?
Like a Fortnite, like a fortnight is a word.
I think they're singing Taylor Swift. It's a Fortnite, baby.
Yeah, no, a fortnight means 14 nights, 2 weeks.
And it also means a fort, like you're building a fort and you're staying alive for one night. That was the zombie idea. Fortnite.
All right, well, we'll wrap it up here. Again, subscribe if you haven't, and Danny, we'll see you in a week.
20. Where are you?
Sorry?
20 subscribers. We're going for 20 subscribers, right?
Oh, yeah. I was trying to get us to triple digits and get the 100, so.
I like mini goals. Number 20, yeah. Comment if you're number 20.
We used to have 20. We lost one somewhere along the years, but.
It was myself.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you subscribe. Bye.
See ya.